So here comes this. So much hype. And that's the opening bell, round one. Just missed with that hook. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. And that hook misses. Nice counter. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Yeah! Back and forth they go. When you're trained to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Inject.
Punch, counter punch.
What's your shot?
The uppercut, but did not score.
Nice.
Beautiful counter shot.
Nice. Boom.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Insane action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't.
Let's get it started in round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice exchange here from both men. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right, just misses. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
A perfect counter lands. Oh, and Lee McGregor's been dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that hook won't score. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. And down goes Galahad. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will you continue?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be... It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next...
Right back on the job.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Mark, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Tried to score with a jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Oh my, Lee McGregor in trouble here. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, Lee McGregor, this could be trouble. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford... And down goes Galahad. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Tá atrás na lei,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no...
And what a pleasure to be. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. He got clipped by that counter. There's a counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round.
I love that. I love what you're doing.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's bombs away. Nice counter shot by her. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. He wasn't ready for that counter. Can't score with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round.
I like that. I'm happy.
Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down.
Oh, for fantasy. Oh,
Nice
I can't believe I missed that. I thought I was in the right.
They're giving us a high-tempo show.
Nice.
Good counter shot by her.
Get away from me. Get away.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yo, jab is terrible. So, like, even jab is just beautiful.
Let's talk about breakers in that last round. And a round that seemed
Even
like
I
an
thought
eternity for them.
right cross and
finally
I
comes
could
to a
see on it.
close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Freaking mama.
And there's the bell to start round
Gonna
4.
say-
Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab,
Just step
rest
into
on
it.
the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Keep bringing that leg jab. Don't waste it, don't waste it.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Well done with that counter shot. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. That jab won't score.
Watch.
How about that time counter shot? Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Shit.
Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back on. Get him. She's shattered. She's hurt.
That's good. That's
She's
the right
feeling
person.
a terrible round. Come on.
And she
You've
got
let her
business.
back into the... She'll see it,
Let's see.
and she'll ride it out.
And there's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot.
Even keep this going.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood. That's what you've got to look at. If you're hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
My job's off touch.
And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about break this in the... On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there.
And Miss GB goes down.
Who gets the last lap now?
Spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took her out.
The bow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
That's her own. Look, keep doing what you're doing. You got this.
And there there's the bell for round 7. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick breath, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about breakers in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You were still landing your power shots. Good play.
No, you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Got Johnny! Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time
Lord.
they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakers in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more.
Really last round.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about breakus in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. It's round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think to him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket.
She catches and counters. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Her stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.